Hey everybody, welcome back to more Let's Play No Kuni Wrath of the White Witch. We just got into Ding Dong Dell after fixing the guard's broken heart, and we started accepting some quests. It's heading here.
We also hung out with the Hootenanny, we hung out with the Quartermaster.
For like a second. Yeah.
And the other guy whose name we don't know.
Taskmaster. Alright.
That man's name was Taskmaster?
Yeah, his name was Taskmaster. Like the, was it the Marvel guy?
Marvel villain?
Yeah. Anyway. It looks like this glowing spot is actually just for this lady right here, who will continue the quest, so.
Welcome to one of the cat's cradles. Chain of premium inns. We pride ourselves on our practicality in pricing.
Alright, so we have to go and stay the night. Toss 10 guilders.
10 guilders? Your custom is always appreciated. Yo, you look a little unusual. You're a traveler, I presume? And I encourage you to take a nap at each of our inns, wherever your travels may take you. We're very proud of our deep and comfortable beds, and we hope you enjoy them as much as we do.
Thank you very much. Hey, look at your wit's companion. There's something different about it. Ah, there's useful. The memories of all the travelers who stayed here have filled it back up a bit. Gee, I never expected that. Why the heck not, man? It's a flipping mighty spellbook in it. We best stay as many places as we can, huh? I guess so, eh? Swap it up.
What is all like in that kind of lingo?
So, anytime you stay at a Cat's Cradle Inn, you will get a page in the Witch's Companion about the area you're in. So you got one about the Summerlands.
Dang, so every Grimalkin purrs?
Yeah, it's like they're all cats.
Oliver? Mom? Mom? Mom! You've done so well to make it this far, Oliver. Mom?
Dang, the start.
Is this a dream? You must listen to me now, Oliver. You have to go to him, to face him.
What?
And when you do, you'll learn the truth.
Wait, our dad?
No matter how hard it is.
Where is Oliver's dad?
Mom,
I
who's
didn't think about that.
Mom,
Another
what do you mean?
anime protagonist with a missing
He's someone
father.
very important to both of us.
But who is he? And where do I have to go?
It's all right, sweetie. You're already on your way.
Imagine she just started
Don't give up,
purring
Oliver. No matter how hard it gets.
like a Grimalkin.
She just turned into a cat.
I mean, they're not cats.
Mom!
Turned into a cat person. Is that better?
I still think that's probably technically incorrect. Morning, young man, and what a perfectly fine morning it is, too. You slept well, I hope. Excellent. You'll be on your way now, I expect. Well, if you happen across another cat's cradle on your travels, be sure to stay with us again.
Tom, missus, see you soon. Right on, Ollie boy. Back to that owl shop, innit? Okay. Mom.
Oh.
Alright, let's go and save for progress. Okay. You know where you're going, don't you? Don't you?
How you supposed to help us out, bruh?
If you ask him again, I'll probably tell you. Or not. Even the heroes need to get a break every once in a while, man. Don't overdo it, will you?
He doesn't even know where we are.
You know what? Before we head back over there, though, let's go ahead and gather that stuff. Let's get it, like, cut to it anyway, but you know what I mean.
My most dreaded voice.
Yeah, it is definitely the best voice you've ever done, ever.
I've done some good voices. My favorite voice is always going to be Silver.
It's always going to be Silver. Okay.
Whiny, petulant child. Yo, where was that thing going?
So
They can only run in straight lines?
So all monsters have like different ways of like when they see you have different ways of doing things. Some monsters will run away from you the moment they see you. Other monsters will run a straight line toward you or whatever direction they saw you at. Other monsters will chase you down to the ends of the earth. So
I wonder if that pachyderm will chase us down to the end of the earth or not.
The answer might surprise you.
Uh-oh. Oh, why don't you give Mighty some cake?
Mighty doesn't eat cake, he eats chocolate. And a lot of it.
Let him eat cake.
I just forgot what cake gives. It might give defense, actually. There's one planesword flower. I think this is the water. Yeah, I can look right there. Yeah, see, like, that one chases down.
It's to the ends of the earth.
To the ends of the earth.
Oh! Come on!
Ow.
We just got Whirly Gig. That did 17 damage. Why didn't you defend?
Because he did it before I could defend.
I think you were panicking. That's why you didn't defend.
Sure.
He just got loose on this thing. Dang, Mighty's way too strong.
I think Mighty actually has more experience than us because we've been using him so much.
Oh, so if we don't fight, we get less experience too?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I thought we always got the same.
There we go. So, yeah, we need 2 Planeswort Flowers and 2 Spring Water. We got it. Not this time. Let's head back up this way, because we have some unfinished business that we did not... Because we did not help this child, because we did not have the magic do so.
we could have stolen his heart though with consent.
I mean, I doubt he consents to that. It's not hurting. It's not hurting anymore. There's Tiny, huh? That's magic for you. Magic, really? Wow, amazing. Right, your mommy was worried about you, so she sent a wizard to tell you to go home right now. Yes, Mr. Wizard, I will. Thank you. Okay.
Why are they all injured?
They all got hurt playing. Today's a fine day for mouse thwacking. The only question is what to thwack them with.
Jeez, the kid's kind of got some antisocial personality traits.
Sealed by some very potent magic. That's a purple
Wait,
chest.
you cannot use Gateway on it.
No, you can't. We can open up a normal chest. What chance do we have with a higher quality one? Or a very potent one, I guess.
Probably 0, so we couldn't open it.
Okay, so yeah, so we can head in there to go and get that. Wait, this girl wants something? Oh yeah, this is supposed to be the... Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Which pot did I put it in again?
Is everything okay? You know you don't have to do that voice.
I know. I thought it was the same. I thought it was the same from Malkin. Well, it's my precious treasure. You see, I can't remember which pot I hid it in.
Gee, that's tough. What sort of treasure is it?
My grandmother's red earring. It's such a pretty color. You couldn't lend me a paw and help me look for it, could you?
Like you're spicing it up.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna start rolling R's.
A safe hiding place. A young Grimalkin from Ding Dong Dell remembers putting her red earring in a pot, but has forgotten which one.
You will? Perfect. It's in one of those pots you see around town.
It's like one of the pots, huh? Leave it to me.
You're a perfect gentleman.
I forgot that some quests could just be walking around. They don't go too far. I think she's just patrolling this little spot.
Patrolling?
Well, she is walking back and forth. That's basically patrol. I just want to call it
Make her sound like an enemy.
Just be a guard. Guards also do that.
Batting.
Anyway, here's the voice you wanted to do earlier.
No, my, you found it already?
Yes, ma'am. Are these things you're looking for?
Oh yes, perfect, just perfect. I'm ever so grateful, dear. There's a little present to say thank you.
She has
Thank
a
God.
wooden shield and 50 guilders.
Thank God.
Errand complete.
Just don't say anything to follow up. Just let it be. Just let it be.
So she gave us a shield there. If we give it to, you know, ah, my God, a shield is something we can actually give to Beast here. A basic wooden shield. It's of little real use on the battlefield, and it's more commonly used as a children's toy. It gives more defense, though. So now that we actually got equipment, as you can see, we can equip our familiars with all kinds of stuff. Different familiars can equip different kinds of equipment. So, for example, Beast here can equip shields and swords and just any accessory they want. Meanwhile, we can only equip a stick, or well, obviously our weapon, and 2 accessories.
It's called the wand slot, a stick.
Well, I said we. Oh, I guess I did say you can equip a stick.
You gotta put some respect on it.
You're right.
We're a real wizard, Harry.
Oliver's main arm. Is that better?
Yeah, that's put a lot more respect on it. Dang, yeah, that's the Quartermaster's shot.
It is. We already did that quest though. What I'm looking for is the last kid. I think they're all in this area. Actually, can we just look at the map and see?
There is someone behind us and someone in front of us of import.
Those are the other 2 quests. I don't think
there's one behind the star.
No, the one behind the star is the quest objective. So that's Hootenanny.
You sure there's not a child in Hootenanny's house?
Actually, I guess there could be. We actually didn't go inside it. We didn't go inside it after the quest.
There's a child in the Taskmaster's house.
Yeah, I said it's possible. They're gonna get into a cutscene here? No. Okay. Is there someone in here? Nah. Nothing to horribly injure a child in here.
Where's this other injured child at?
Well, did you assume he's injured? Yes, he is actually injured.
Yeah, so the other 2 are injured for no reason?
As though you haven't fallen down somewhere before and hurt yourself.
But all 3 of them?
I mean, a kid is playing inside a weapon shop. That doesn't mean he fell down.
That would make sense. That would make sense. That's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Not involved, I assure you.
Major lawsuit waiting to happen. That mom seems like she got a good attorney, too.
Don't think is out here. We did run outside.
I'm sure the kitty guards now. All I think about is each other.
We don't deal in friendship around here. Only results.
All I think about is each other, dog. Typical NPC behavior.
Nah, it's not NPC behavior. So you see 2 people who want to ask each other out, sitting on opposite sides of the room, but they don't want to talk to each other.
It's not NPC behavior until you take an arrow to the knee.
I used to be an adventurer like you.
You did?
Then I took an arrow in this chest.
No.
And now I'm dead.
Impressive. Yeah, that boy has to be on this map.
I don't know where else he could be. Anyway, let's start running into the castle. Like
Maybe he's in the castle.
Do you really expect to be allowed in a palace looking like that? Strictly just foreigners are not permitted.
That's discrimination at its finest. Textbook discrimination.
Oh, there is like someone over here. But first, a treasure chest. White brain. Good place to store it. Radiant Sage is down this way. You're welcome to go and have a look, but please be respectful. Okay.
So this guy doesn't care how we're dressed. Why does the other guy care?
This kid got hurt nearby a graveyard. I fell over and braced my knee. Ow! Hey, don't cry. Let me fix you up. There you go. Huh? It's not hurting anymore. That's right. All better. There's marvelous. Your mother's worried about you. Run along home now. There's a good lad. I will, I promise. Thank you very much. There we go. That's everybody. Still not found this ring, by the way.
Yeah, we've opened up a lot of pots, too. But not this one.
Did not open up this one. It's a slice of
I thought
pie.
it was a pizza.
Well, pizza is a pie, think about it. Hello, sir. How you doing? What's up with you, bud? You look a bit pale, you do. Huh? You're giving this to me?
What the heck?
You received a page
What a
describing the spirit medium
weirdo.
spell. Well, fancy that. That's a page from the Wizard's Companion, that is. What's this little squirt doing with it? Sorry, I can't hear you. Do you think you can't speak? Nah, that's it, Mun. If I'm not very much mistaken, yep, must be. Did you figure something out, Mr. Drippy? That spell I give you. Give it a try, Ollie boy. You'll soon see. Well, alright then.
Possessed.
So let's take a look at this new spell we just got. It is right here. This is the M-shaped one. Spirit Medium. Communicate with the spirits of the departed. While there have been notable cases of departed souls communicating with magically attuned men and women, most spirits lack the ability to talk to the living. With this spell, however, you can speak to any spirit you come across. Simply bear in mind that it is most assuredly a spell not to be used for mischief. The spirit world is full of foul evil souls that will gleefully punish such wayward wizards.
I don't know if we're ready to use this kind of spell yet.
Let's hope this guy is not one of those.
I'm saying, who makes that determination?
It costs 5 MP. Both good and evil, by the way. Thank goodness it worked! Jeepers creepers, you can talk! Of course I can talk, silly. You cast Spirit Medium on me, didn't you? So that's what it does, huh? You mean to tell me you cast a spell without knowing what it did? What kind of wizard are you? For future reference, Spirit Medium lets you speak to the spooky spirits of the dead, like me. So I was right. You're a flippin' ghost, ain't it? A ghost? Jeepers, you mean to tell me ghosts really exist? Of course they do. Wizards see them all the time. I was a wizard once, you know.
He took an arrow on the knee.
He literally took an arrow to the heart. But thanks to that idiot Dark Djinn, there aren't too many wizards left. So when I saw you, I thought I'd better hand that page over. You're the first wizard I've seen in I don't know how long. Jeepers, can I really keep it? Of course! It's the least I can do to say thanks for looking after my book. Your book? Nah, you got your wild wires crossed, Sunshine. That's our book, that is. Who are you anyway? Me? I'm Horace. Although you probably know me better as the Sage of Ages. Hang on a second. You want us to believe that a little like you is a little sage of flippin' ages? What are you calling a pipsqueak? I'm a fairy in it. I'm supposed to be disguised. You're called Ollie, are you? And you're on a journey in our world? Yeah. I'm going on a little journey myself. I haven't taken a look around the world in quite a long time. Right. I'm heading south to the desert. Hopefully we'll meet again in the town down there. See you soon.
What the heck? The man's gonna drop some slurs and just go to the desert?
Well, to be fair, Drippy said it first.
Come a long way since 2011.
I know, right?
Now we live in a society.
We live in a society.
Which we did not back then.
We live in a society post-Joker. There it is.
There it is.
Then with that earring. I mean, once Joker came out, we can't just say the word society and not be a chaotic individual.
I did not realize where you lived, dog. Because for a long time, people didn't really know that they lived in a society.
Sometimes you just gotta know that you gotta laugh at yourself before you can laugh at others and their misfortunes.
Oh, yo, you've got it. You've got my earring. Oh, that's perfect. Just perfect. You found it for me.
You sure did. Don't lose it again now, okay?
I promise I'll never lose it again. Oh, here, this is a present for you. Thank you so much.
You get a leafy mantle.
Yo, got that new drip. What she doing by the graveyard? Probably hanging out with Horace.
She wasn't next to the graveyard, she was next to the castle.
I'm hanging out with Horace.
So here we have a leafy mantle that no one can equip.
What?
Interesting.
I think we'll be able to equip it once we talk to the Hootenanny.
It's a real hootenanny. Right, so we gotta go and speak to the mother. Almost forgot.
Thank you so much for finding all three of my boys. Can you patch the little rascals up as well? You're a treasure, an absolute treasure.
I'm just glad we could help.
Oh, I can't wait until they grow up a little and calm down. Here, this is to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
3 slices of sweetie pie and 50 guilders.
Yay. And we racking up stamps.
We are. Not enough to actually get a
What
full
happens
card
when you
done.
get 10?
Alright, so I guess I'm going to show this off. I'm probably not actually going to use it for that, but... So now you can see, so the sweetie pie we got is a second level. This is the second level of pie. Pie increases accuracy, which obviously makes it so you hit more often. Cake increases magical attack, so he, you know, Beast doesn't need magical attack. He doesn't have any magic to use anyway.
He has tricks.
I mean, he doesn't have any magic tricks to use either. Alright, let's go and have a word with Hootenanny over here.
Woo-hoo! There you are, dearie. You'll be happy to hear your clothes are ready.
Tidy! Best try them on then, eh, Ellie boy? Sure.
I'll just pop and get them for you, dear. Wait there. I shan't be a moment.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Is Hootenanny human?
Oh, that's trendy.
She looks human.
You look proper sharp, Ollie boy.
Come to think of it, so does the... Okay. Just kind of think of it, so does...
What happened?
Don't worry about that. That was something I could technically control, but not really. So what I was about to say was, the lady at the cat's cradle also looks human, and not like a cat. So
Oh, you got a little spoiler.
that's not a spoiler. It's just what it is. Isn't it a little goofy? I mean, a cape?
You tell me all the Grimalkins used to be humans.
No.
Don't be silly, dear. It hoots you down to the ground.
Thank you very much, ma'am. How much do we owe you?
For those old things, don't be silly, dear. You'd be doing me a huge favor just taking them off my head.
Really? You're sure?
I can't remember the last time I did any sewing. It was an absolute hoot, dear. Think nothing of it. Doesn't Pillsbury Doughboy go hoo hoo hoo?
You're probably thinking of
yeah.
Tigger.
All I ask is that you pop back and buy a little something from time to time. You'll do that for me, won't you, dear?
Of course we will. Thanks, missus. There's Lucky Ollie boy. Looks like we owe this place another visitor 3. We sure do. So now we get proper traveler's clothes. Now we fit in.
We're put on our DLC clothes.
And now we've got some proper duds. We can head up to the palace. Tidy! Time to go meet the king, huh? I'm kind of nervous.
I don't think she's human. No, we look so lame now.
Who's there? So, the cat's cradle. The boutique is basically a place where you can go and buy a bunch of general goods, like I said. You can basically buy everything you need here. You can also buy food for your familiars. And alchemy ingredients. This part isn't too important, so we'll worry about that later.
I'll be seeing you soon.
Alright, next stop, the castle.
It's insane how much drip we lost in 2 seconds. It's actually insane.
But now we're like an actual wizard.
Do we?
I mean, do we not?
Just because we have a cape?
The cape does help. It does look very wizardy.
You're only thinking of Doctor Strange.
Not only Doctor Strange. I mean, if you think of like a bunch of characters with like flowing pieces of a garment, then Harry Potter definitely does take off some checks there as well. Apologies, but everyone in the palace is busy trying to find the king's red herring. That sounds like something you should not be looking for.
What? Why would they be looking for that?
A little while ago, I received a letter summoning me for an audience with King Tom. So I dutifully made the journey all the way here, all the way from the other side of the kingdom, And now they say he doesn't want to see anybody. What am I going to do?
The man came all the way and fought a bunch of beasties to get over here.
Why not? I can talk directly to this guy. Welcome to Ding Dong Dell. This is the road that leads to the Royal Palace. You are travelers, I take it? You must be in those clothes. Yes, we've come to see the king.
Wearing traveler's clothes.
You're after an audience with King Tom, are you? Well, I'd be more than happy to let you through. But I'm afraid it's just not possible at the moment. Huh? But why? One of the king's hapless aides has allowed his Meowjessy's beloved pet fish to escape into the palace moat. That red herring is the king's pride and joy, and a highly endangered species to boot. I doubt his Meowjesty would be able to replace this one if he were to lose it. What that aide of his was thinking, I don't know. Anyway, to cut a long story short, everyone in the castle is busy looking for the king's red herring at the moment. I'd advise you to come back another day.
You told us the whole story already.
Alright. What are we gonna do, Mr. Drippy? The palace moat, is it? If I'm not mistaken, that moat's connected to some of the rivers that run through town. You think you're gonna swim all the way to town? I reckon it's possible, yeah. Why don't we have a look into a few ponds and that, just in case? Can't do any harm, can it? It sure can't. Gee, I hope we can find that red herring, Mr. Drippy. Me too, Ollie boy. Right then, let's go fishing.
Something's amiss.
Something is amiss.
Why am I out here searching for red herrings? Like this is a pup named Scooby-Doo.
Ah, that's who it was all along. It was red herring.
Good old Fred.
Trap Master Fred.
Trap Master?
Yeah, and some of the other...
Like bees in a trap?
No, I mean like rat in a trap.
Why was he a rat in a trap?
Because he likes trapping things.
Oh, so he do bees in a trap.
I never knew what exactly that meant. So I sound like you were referring to something else, but... Look, Ollie boy, see that red thing over by there?
You know, the red herring over there.
I don't see anything red. I reckon we found our fishy friend. You better go and take a closer look, though, just to make sure, ain't it? Me? Why do I have to go over there? Well, who else is going to do it? Freddy the Fish Inspector? I'm going to hop in them rickety-looking bits of wood. It'll be fine. Ah, gee. All right, I guess I'll try.
We've already done it before.
We did. Actually, I do see what he's talking about. That fish over there.
Whoa.
Ah! Knickers, he got away! Sorry. He's a lively one, alright. I think he went off towards the palace, Ollie boy, after him.
Is there a fishing mechanic in this game?
I don't remember, but I distinctly recall there not being one. I would assume no.
You remember there not being one?
I believe there was not one. But
Is
I
it
could be
possible to
wrong.
remember something that didn't happen?
I remember something that didn't happen. I mean, I can tell you right now, the fishing mechanic won't break the game like it did in Dark Cloud.
We never got that scorpion.
We did actually get the scorpion, and then we deleted the worlds.
We just never bought one. Oh yeah, that was a Prune Universe, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a Prune Universe, again.
That was crazy.
I know, right?
Well, whenever it's a Prune Universe in this game, which is good.
Well, this would make things easier, wouldn't it? Although, we should probably do something before it dies.
Yeah, you should definitely use healing.
I mean,
Or
healing,
steal its heart.
I'm pretty sure healing it will not stop it from not breathing.
Why wouldn't it?
So this is the king's favorite fish, huh? Tidy, that's the red herring if I ever seen one. Now we can get ourselves an audience to the king. Let's head back and see the palace guard, shall we?
Yes. Oh, I also realized we don't have a silent protagonist. That's crazy.
Why do I have to carry this flipping, flopping thing anyway?
This is the first game we ever played that does not have a silent protagonist.
That's true. That means you can't do your deep voice.
Except for, in time.
I mean, Hat Kid was technically... I mean, she was technically silent, but also not really. You again? I'm afraid we still haven't located the King Tom's pet. This one, you mean? We came to deliver the king's fish back to him, sir. Is that? Goodness! I know the real scarlet tones of the king's beloved red herring anywhere. Well, I'll be. I reckon you must have swum out through the sewers into town, like. That's so. I must let the other guards know right away. Ah, if I remember rightly, you were... That's right, we need to see the king. Yes, of course. But with him in his current state... What's that? Something up, is there? You could say that. Did I mention that the person charged with caring for the king's red herring let it escape? Everyone in the palace has grown terribly lax of late. So lax they need to enlist the help of passing travelers, as you know only too well. I probably shan't be telling you this, but the king himself has been
divulging a lot of trade secrets.
Indolence personified, and it seems to be rubbing off on his subjects. Indolence? Is that like laziness? I'm afraid so. Well, perhaps being reunited with his beloved red herring will give him the boost he needs. In you go. Tightly, we're off to see the king. Come on, Ollie boy.
Yeah, the king probably has a broken heart.
A pleasure to meet you, Your Majesty.
So it was you who delivered one's treasure back to one?
That's right.
Yes, Your Majesty.
And you wish for a prize?
Man, he rolls his R's too.
Go on, man. Ask him.
Come now, don't be shy.
Well, Your Majesty,
Out with it now!
we need your wand.
One's wand. Mine. Huh? What did you say?
Crikey.
He's not that lazy after all.
That smell. Could it be?
That's right, Your Majesty. He's not from our world. He's the one whose power freed me from my prison.
What? You mean he broke his spell? This little boy?
Yes.
Do you understand what you're saying, Fairy? Once you defy him, there's no turning back.
I know, but...
What did he say?
Why'd you have to say that?
Well, you know, I'll be able to...
It's not one's concern. You may not have the wand. Now be gone.
Does that mean no wand, Mr. Droopy?
Looks like it.
Well, that didn't go well, did it?
Not at all.
So how do we get the wand now?
Something wasn't quite right about our royal friend. Broken-hearted he is, or I'm broken-headed.
Oh, I was right.
Lacking enthusiasm, it looked like. And because he's...
We gotta take some from that guy.
The whole kingdom's being dragged down with him.
What are we waiting for? Let's go find the piece of heart he's missing.
Blimey, you don't need much encouragement, do you?
The guard outside of town was short of enthusiasm too, huh? Indeed he was, Ollie boy. Like I say, I reckon the king's broken heartedness is dragging everyone else down with him. That's why everyone's like so sluggish. But the other guard gave us some of his enthusiasm to help his friend. We should ask him for some more. No, man, don't go doing that. There's a very important rule about borrowing pieces of people's hearts. There is? What is it? Well, you can't go taking the same piece of heart from the same person twice, see? One little scoop off the top is all that's safe to borrow. Gee, I didn't know that. I'll be sure to be real careful from now on. So what do we do, Mr. Trippy? We trawl the town for someone else to get up and go plenty in it. It's a sleepy old place, but there's bound to be someone somewhere. The problem is, where? Dingdong Dale's not exactly village-sized, after all. You might even say it's proper massive. I guess it kind of is, huh? Something of a quandary, are we? He didn't say anything. Hi, Mr. Tellingstone. You seem perplexed, my young friends. I thought you might benefit from a dose of my expansive knowledge. Thanks, that's real nice of you. You see, we need to borrow a piece of somebody's heart, but we don't know where to find one. Elementary, my dear Oliver. In times like these, just look to your lockets. What do you mean? Well, not only can it carry pieces of heart, the locket is also extremely sensitive to proximity. It will glow when they are nearby. Tidy, looks like you can use it to track down some enthusiasm then, ain't it? Allow me to tell you a little more about that locket of yours. You'll see that it has a habit of growing brightly from time to time.
I'm growing blightly.
Don't have anything glow brightly, for sure. This is how it reacts in the presence of those who possess one of the heart's virtues in abundance. Incidentally, those with pieces of heart to spare will also glow a verdant green on the mini-map on the top right of your screen. Neato! It will not serve you to tell you which of these virtues the subject has in excess, but it will prove exceedingly useful to you nonetheless. I just know it will. Now, sally forth and seek ye your piece of heart, young adventurer. Thank you very much, Mr. Telling so, sir. And if you find yourselves in need of knowledge again, you may consider me wholly at your service. Farewell now, friends.
Thanks, talking stone.
We got him from the tree, by the way, I guess you forgot. Right, old Ollie boy, let's have a look around for someone with a drop of enthusiasm to spare then, shall we? If your luck glows up all of a sudden, we know we're on the right track. Got it. Let's go, Mr. Drippy. But we shall do that next time. So until then, we'll see you guys later.
Later.
I expect you to say something, but you didn't say anything.
I know.